Welcome in once again, guys. We're here to feed that Yu-Gi-Oh cardboard addiction, guys. You guys already know we have Mulcharmy Fuwalos. What a card. A staple. In Genesis form, I mean, not every deck can play it. In modern Yu-Gi-Oh, even in Edison. You imagine? Not that far down the line, guys. But this hand trap is heavily needed in Yu-Gi-Oh, in modern Yu-Gi-Oh, in advanced format. To no one's surprise, is essentially been going up in price since release. I mean, the lowest that we talked about this card, was it like 13, 15? Let's see, what were the lows? Yeah, probably went down to like 15 bucks. Okay, 13 bucks. Yeah, I was right. But 17s was the most recent time that we were just talking about the card. We all woke up one day and the card was 17 bucks. And now you see this prismatic secret rare here. I mean, essentially, you have an RO9 here, Euro 23, so it's already a $23 card. But then the next playset, it's 25 bones, man. Last time we touched base on the tins and we covered this card, we said this card could be a 25 to a 30 piece. And essentially, we're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Wait, did I just refresh? Where's that RO9? Oh, I took the pictures out. So yeah, no, it's still there. But again, pretty soon it's going to be 25 bones, guys, where you start to see 25, 26s, the walls of China. But little by little, this card is getting more scarce, harder to get. Pull rate's already terrible. It's a card that no one needs two Fuwaloses. No one's like, you know what, let me just run two. Everyone needs a playset of this card, guys. So again, you don't want to miss out. You don't want to miss out. I mean, even now you're already paying a $5, $6 premium from the latest lows, you know, a couple weeks back. But now could still be cheap 23s compared to 30s, 35s down the line. We don't know if and when this card is going to get a reprint. At the time of recording, we don't know. You know, if we're going to get a Rarity Collection 5 later this year, early next. So 16 listings only. This card is a meta staple. It's a hand trap that everyone needs. So don't take it for granted. That's all I'm saying, man. We've been covering this card since release. You know, people forgot about the tins already. No one's paying attention to a card like this. They're just assuming, oh, it just got reprinted. They got this rarity treatment. Nah, man. Like, essentially, every copy of this card is over a 20-piece McNuggies for Mickey D. So just wanted to highlight it. I wanted to even start today's market watch with it because a lot of people are sleeping on this card. I believe so. And it just continues going up. Every time we come revisit this card is up a buck, is up $2, $3. You know, maybe next time, right now it's 23. We're going to come back and it's going to be 25, 26. And then after that, it's going to be pushing 28, 29, 30. So again, little by little is moving on up in price for this card. For this version, and all versions are going up at the same time because the Yu-Gi-Oh competitive season is here. We already have YCS's worldwide, Lily, Peru, and now Anaheim is coming up. So again, a lot of competitive juices flowing, people chasing their invite, and the glory of becoming a YCS champ. And they need this card. People building new decks, they're switching decks. You know, the card is in demand. Definitely keep it in mind. Then we have SP Little Knight again as a Starlight Rare at 11 bucks. Just don't take this for granted. Just don't do that. I remember when Little Knights were $3, $4, $5, the Ultras and the Supers, and you know, it was readily available when it got its rarity treatment. People were taking that for granted. Oh, Little Knight is everywhere. You know, it got reprinted to the ground. The card is cheap. And then those same Supers and Ultras hit double digits, with the Supers even over 15 bucks each. So again, you have a Starlight Rare Little Knight at 11 bones. Like, there's no excuse for every Yu-Gi-Oh player to not own this card unless you just don't like Starlight Rares. I mean, there's just no excuse to not own it, even as an investment, to get exposure to it for yourself. Like, everyone should at least have one at 11 bucks. It's just too cheap, honestly. I picked mine up at Philly and I'm a happy camper, and now at 11s, bro, if I go to Anaheim and I see a couple of these, it's just like, it's too good. It's too good, man. 11 bucks. I mean, you could get these for 10 straight cash. $10 a Little Knight Starlight? Shh, man. It's too cheap. 77 listings, and I get it. Jay, but you have Walls of China and hundreds of copies and it's readily available. Yeah, I'm talking about longer term. I'm talking about a month from now, 2 months from now, 3 months from now. You know, when all of a sudden it gets hard to get. And it's Starlight Rarity. Now again, there's always a potential of an alternate art Little Knight, or any other card for that matter, per se, right? No one knows. But assuming that it stays as is, you know, this, even so, like 11 bucks is just cheap, guys. It's just cheap. Don't take this card from the tins for granted. please, if you want it, 11 bucks. Little by little, people start forgetting about this, focusing on, you know, Phantom's Revenge or Doom of Dimensions right now, and the next set, and the next one, and the next, and then they forget about the tins. The tins get hard to get, and Little Knights all of a sudden bump up to 15s and eventually become potentially a 20-piece McNuggies. We have Dominus Impulse. This has been the talk of the town, guys. Honestly, this card literally has been the talk of the town through the weekend, topping major YCSs, and all it takes is Anaheim. Anaheim, you know, I don't know why, but US YCSs, even if they have like less participation quantity wise from like Yu-Gi-Oh players, like let's say in Europe there's like a 2,500 event and something happens, but if you come over here to Anaheim and there's just 1,500 people, some way somehow is just more impactful in the Yu-Gi-Oh community. So again, if this card is running rampant as expected, honestly, at YCS Anaheim, and it just tops heavily represented, then I expect this card to break the 50-piece wings, become 55, 60s conservatively, and who knows, maybe even reach previous all-time highs for the previous version of this card. So yeah, man, again, 15 listings. You have 2 here, honestly, at 48s. I mean, by the time you're watching this, guys, this card is not just going to be a 50-piece, but the walls are at 55s already. Last time we talked about this card, we said we expect 55s in the short term. And that's where you have the major walls of China, guys. 2 pages only, 15 listings. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't take this for granted. I mean, it's already expensive. I won't lie. We saw it at like 23s. And honestly, at that time, I was like, maybe it hits the teens. Who knows, right? It is a meta staple. We did say if you needed to play, not bad at all. And here we are. The card already doubled up from those lows. And again, it is expensive compared to the lows. So you guys are right, whoever's saying that. But at the same time, this card, sub 50s, could turn out to be great if the card hits $775. You know what I mean? You mean what I know? So definitely one to keep in mind is already happening. We literally talked about this card. I believe, was it yesterday or on Sunday? I don't even know anymore, man. So many market watches, but it was early this week or on Sunday. We were telling you guys, this card is everywhere. Make sure you pick it up. Don't sleep on it. And it's already bumping up in price. You have the occasional one-off deals here, but the walls already are up in price. The walls are up in price, guys. 15 listings only. Dominus Impulse is best selling right now from the tins and just overall in Yu-Gi-Oh! As people rush to pick up this card. I mean, Odeon players use it, you know, and with the recent top and just many different decks that before the ban list weren't competing. So very, very interesting to see. Then we have Mulcharmy Purulia again. You know, a lot of people like, oh, the card is not that good anymore, you know, because the ban list came and now the you know, the previous meta is not the current meta and this and that and the third. So that's what's kept this card at around 40 bucks, where still people need it, still people want it, people want to have access to it, but you know, I guess not as readily available in current decks as it literally was before the ban list, guys. It was everywhere and everyone needed this. The card hit even 80 to 90s again before this reprint came out. So yeah, card went up to 45s and then just crashing back down, currently at around 39-40 bucks. That's where you have the walls of China, 48 listings. So just stabilizing here, and I think it's going to remain so unless it gets a reprint down the line, which it's an if and when, no one knows, right? So I mean, this Prismatic Secret Rare, it's still a hand trap staple. Yes, it might be used less, but we need to understand not everyone goes to a YCS. So let's say the top decks at a YCS are not using this, or maybe are using it in the side. Yeah, that may be. Maybe at the regional level, you know, it's being used more. Maybe at locals, it's being used more. So it's not all about, you know, the top tier decks, the top tier events. Of course, they're going to trickle down and impact the rest, you know, the meta as a whole. But people still need it. People still want it. It's a Mulcharmy card that has high demand still, and it's around 40. So yeah, last time we talked about it, I said that, you know, if you need it, 40 bucks, you do as you must. Maybe in person a deal, maybe someone could hook you up for $100. But if you need the card until it gets a reprint, I think it will remain at around 40 bones. So there you go. Then we have Dominus Purge again. Now people playing like Yummy Mitsu and different Yummy versions. So people like, I don't need purges. The whole point is, you saw that Odeon deck we talked about yesterday, playing triple impulses, playing triple purges. you know. So again, it's not just like Yummy. And that's the thing. Most people attach this card to Yummy, but it's not just that deck. So card is still 36, 37s. We've been proponents of people picking this card up sooner rather than later. 36 listings. After that, the walls are at 38s. And little by little, these walls can creep up to 40 and you know, into the 40s. So if you need your card with no impending reprint around the corner, no likely impending reprint around the corner, if you need it, 37 bones, you do as you must. You get exposure before it hits a 40 piece and beyond. And then you do have infinite impermanence. Again, this card was 14, 15 bucks. It spiked up to 20s. You know, and now it's recently literally retracing back down to the mean, just double bottoming here. And that's what you want to see when you have a low and then you spike up $5. You want to see that double bottom. You want to see the markets usually give people a second chances, and this is your second chance. If you want infinite impermanence, like there's no excuse for you to not come in here at around 16, basically $50 a play set plus tax. But in person, you can get these for 50s, 92 listings, which is kind of high, honestly. But yeah, the card is readily available around 16 bucks and some change. Basically a 50 piece wings. So if you need this card, it is not bad. Yes, Imperms, rarity treatment, has a million prints. We understand. And even has other high-end competitors like the OTs and I was gonna say Ghost Rare and quarter century secret rare, but 50 bucks for Imperms, man. Imperms are the staples of staples. It is the card that, you know, you can play in Genesis, you can play in Modern, you can play everywhere. Is that good? Is that broken? Again, don't sleep on Starlight Rare Imperms. You don't want to take these for granted. It's the staple of staples. So 50 bucks, not bad at all. That doesn't mean it can't go a tad bit lower or even go even lower than 15s. Again, anything is possible, but you don't want this to rebound and go back up to 20s and beyond as people realize it's getting harder and harder to get in its Starlight Rare form. So guys, first link in the description down below. If you want to purchase any of these cards, we're going to have this ready here for you so you can fast track these or make your purchases, guys, here today. Do not miss out on that first link. And again, later on in the market watch, we're going to actually select our giveaway winner for this post. So hopefully you guys participated. This thing went viral on X. It's crazy, guys. We're going to be hosting our Draco Tail giveaway following this one, guys, so stay tuned for more details for that. But first, at the latter part of this market watch, we're going to choose a winner, so stay tuned until then. Make sure you guys do not miss out. Make sure you subscribe, ring that bell, like the video on the way in. We'd gladly appreciate it, guys, as we continue to grow, and it's all thanks to you guys. Subscribe so you can stay tuned for our other fresh off the press giveaways. And I wanted to highlight a comment. Chris Jericho said, listen to you and lost out on 3 Marshmallow for $120. And of course, most of the comments that we get here on the channel, most people make money. Most people, more times than not, make money with our official non-official financial advice. That's what I meant to say. Non-official financial advice. Most people make money. And again, my job here is to provide the information and what I would do just based on what I see. That is the key. Usually we analyze the charts, we analyze, how scarce or not the card is, the supply and demand, and sometimes we provide fundamental analysis, of course. So again, I provide the information. But most people taking that at heart make money. There's going to be instances where, maybe people miss out on an opportunity. So, that sucks for Chris. It is what it is. You live and you learn, Chris. But at the same time, it's early. It's early. Maybe we have this initial rush, V-shaped recovery. Maybe the market gives you a second chance. So patience wins this game. Of course, maybe you wanted the cards now, you needed them to play. Who knows, right? It is what it is. Sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. As long as you win more than you lose, you should be fine. But when you lose, it hurts. It stinks. I get it. It is what it is. But yeah, like most people, said here in the comments, hey, it is what it is, man. You lose today, you win tomorrow. Just make sure you win more tomorrows than losing today's. Does that even make sense? Nah, man, but it is what it is, boys. We have Pot of Greed. Hey, this Mega 10 card, 10 bucks. I mean, hey, it was $5 V-ship. Well, actually less than 5s. It was $4, it says here, but we were buying these in the 3s. And now it's just stabilizing at 10s after spiking up over $10 due to the Genesis format hype. Just the fact that the potential is out there that people can play this at 3. It should maintain price. It should maintain relevance. guys. And yeah, 59 listings. It's $10 still. That's where you see the walls of China, and I expect it to start stabilizing at around that $10 price. So if you need Pot of Greed, again, 5s or less was the play when we were talking about it since the release of the card. But if you like really need it, then 10s might turn out to be good compared to future prices, especially as now people don't just need one for like their gold deck. Is people play sets. Some people out there like literally playing this at play sets in Genesis format. So Pot of Greed, $10. If you missed the 2x play, I get it, but like let's say I'm building my Genesis format deck and I play triple Pot of Greed, I'm not gonna be like, oh man, I should have picked it up at 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna come in and get it right now. Yes, it could go down to 9, 8, 7. Sure, it could have a 15, 20, maybe even a 30% retracement, even from these prices. But again, there's opportunity cost in the sense that if you buy it now, you build your Genesis deck, you immediately start getting value from it if you're starting to go to your Genesis locals or play at regionals or YCS, things of that nature. So it's Pot of Greed. It also has the GOAT part to it. People needing this one up for GOAT format. So it has that double whammy. So yeah, you could have a retracement back down to the mean. It is definitely possible. Still too early to tell for this card, but the demand is certainly there. Look at these candles, guys. These are a lot of sales. Wow. So keep it in mind. Just monitor it moving forward, but definitely it's Pot of Greed, man. This is awesome that we got this Starlight Rare, man. It's just amazing. It is, honestly. It is. And I got an R09. And I'm probably moving it. I won't lie. I'm taking my 2X, 2.5. I was getting these at sub $5. I'm running for them hills. I still think the carders could hit 15, 20s down the line. But again, it's like, that's the thing. Let's say it's $10 and I take my clean 2X, right? And I have 9 of these, so that's $90, right? Like by the time this is 15 to 20s, it could be quick or it could last a little while, right? So that while of time, I could take that $90, recycle my purchasing power into some other play, and then 2x that before this reaches 15s. You feel me? So again, that is the whole point when it comes to the thought process of these things. But yeah, Pot of Greed, guys. Yeah. What a very interesting card. We have Primite Lordly Lode. Again, every chance we get, we're gonna talk about this card because it just topped over there at Lily with Primite Odeon. And again, you're gonna have the Primite Blue Eyes players out there, but it's all about the anomalies. It's all about, the charts. Men lie, women lie, the charts don't lie. Guys, the charts are telling us, guys, right here. Look at this. Look at this right here. Look at this. This is what you call an anomaly candle. Jay, what is that? What are you talking about? Look, you see this candle right here? That's what you call an anomaly candle. Right there. Right there. Look at that. Look at that. We had 1, 2, 3, 4 candles on the 3-month below this one. But now this one all of a sudden came out of the blue. And it beat the previous 4 volume candles, guys. This usually is a sign of reversal, especially when you see that prices kind of sort of rebounding from the low, guys. So again, we can see it clear as day. Clear as day, this candle is indicating that the volume rush is coming in. People are realizing that Primite Odeon could be a thing, or Primite Blue Eyes, or just Primite as an engine. So that renewed interest is causing that volume spike. Usually these are the signs. Now, before the move happens, before. Not a week later, 2 weeks later, after the card has gone parabolic. No, now. Now these are the anomalies that people don't pay attention to. But now you do. Again, 46 listings. You have 2 here at 1049s, then 1-ofs. The walls are already at 11s. And that's how it starts. Little by little, trickling up in price, then 11s, then 12s. Then you wake up one day, 13s, and then it's 15s. And then, damn, it's already 15s, kind of expensive. And then 17s, and then it's a 20-piece McNuggies for Mickey D's. And all of a sudden, people paying a premium, a 2x premium on a card that was 10, 11 bucks forever. Don't take it for granted. Still cheap. If you need it, don't sleep on it. 46 listings. The demand is coming in. The volume is coming in. Don't sleep on the card before these walls get gobbled up by that amazing demand. We have Iron Thunder. This is insane. This is crazy. This card is $10. This is wild. Wild. I mean, the card was $166 September 5th. And like 3.5 weeks later, the card says 784s, but we're at all-time highs. It's a $10 card. Wild. 11 listings only. I mean, you know, it has me thinking, because I ain't really using the card. I needed it, but I'm not using it. You feel me? Like, I don't think I needed this bad, bro. I'm up 5x. I put in $6 into this card. Plus tag, let's say $7. And now this is a 30 piece. 30s. Shh. Boy, might have to move these, man. We pick up the Rarity Collection 5 reprint. Yo, this is crazy, bro. This is crazy. This card is $10, bro. Why? Because Judgment is no longer a thing, and now people are substituting it with this. $10? Wow. Crazy. Crazy parabolic rise in its second leg up status. And yeah, about to hit double digits, and the card is scarce. People need it. Usually people that play this, same thing. They don't play like one Iron Thunder. You know what I mean? Like if they need it, they play 3s. Trust me, I know, because I play it in Scrub Morganites. Okay? So trust me when I tell you guys. But yeah, the card is great though. I can't blame people, but $10 great? Shh, man. Damn. Damn. $10? Iron Thunder? We have Fire King Courtier Ulcanix. This card? Like, what is going on with these cards? This is an ultra rare. That was like $250s the other day. We talked about it. Telling you guys to pick it up, mind you, as an ultra rare. Literally, I could have easily done or should have done a fresh off the flashback because it wasn't that long ago. You wake up today, the card says 435s. You wish. The card is $6 for an ultra. 14 listings. Yeah, I got to place it. I'm about to run for them hills. Yeah. I'm going to slide it in the binder for Anaheim. You know, we're going to find us a Fire King Billy Bob on a budget because, you know, the secrets were more. What are the secrets? I'm curious now, man. Crazy. What is going on with this ultra rare? Mind-boggling. Damn, this card was like $8-9. Boom, volume candle coming up. Wow, 13s. Then it goes to 15s and then it becomes money, man. If you need it, 13s ain't that bad. Especially when, like, I'd pay the 2x, you know, for the secrets instead of buying this ultra at 6s. Get out of it, man. $6? I mean, I ain't mad because I'm moving mine. As 18, I mean, by the time we hit the floor, it's probably $20 a playset. Crazy. These were throw-ins and trade. Throw it in there, man. Yo, this is wild. $6. I mean, who knows, man? At this rate, is it gonna hit double digits? Because these walls aren't too crazy here. Like, these walls aren't too big. I mean, the wall of China's at 8, and that could easily get gobbled up. And then double digits as an ultra. I mean, did this top somewhere? Like, am I missing something? Or Fire King in Genesis format? Excuse me, guys. You would know more than me, but wow. Very impressive. We have Fiendsmith's track. Everyone forgot about this card already after it went parabolic when it came out. You know, it went from $9, 10s to 22s, 23s, crashed back down to the teens, and here we're at, just hovering here at around 18, 19 bucks. You know, where you see the walls of China, 53 listings, and yeah, I mean, it's a card that people still need, people still use. People want to get access to the Fiendsmith package. The card is scarce. It's a prismatic secret. So it has terrible pull rates. Volume has stabilized now, and yeah, I mean, it is part of the Fiendsmith package. People picking it up, picking up the reprints just to have access to it. And honestly, Fiendsmith has been power crept after the moon hit and just not being that generic. It's been power crept in that sense, you know, where it's not doing as much as it was pre-banless, where you saw it like everywhere. Now it is not as viable, not as feasible, but it's still worth something because people out there, rogue decks, broke strategies, still want access to the engine. So there you go. And then you do have Lacrima, the Crimson Tears. This card was like $5 when it came out, and it's still holding $9 strong right here. And yeah, I mean, the walls are around $9. So, you know, hey, went up to double digits, crashed back down here, retracement back down to the mean. So based on the chart, there's no better time to pick this card. You can't make this stuff up, man. I mean, look at this beautiful monthly chart, guys. And again, no guarantees from management. You never know what happens in the markets, but you use probabilities and math and charts to your advantage. Like, you cannot make this stuff up. You just cannot. You cannot. Like, look at this. Look at this line, bro. Like, this is essentially the halfway down move. Beautiful. Halfway down move right here. And it's consolidating sideways, guys. Sideways consolidation. It's not crashing through. It's not falling knife mode. We already had the falling knife action here from the top, you know. So, hey, this is when you buy, man. Like, this is when you buy a card. Consolidation sideways after its parabolic rise. You buy the halfway down move. Too easy. Too easy. We expect this eventually. You know, again, all it takes is for Fiendsmith to top at YCS Anaheim with whatever deck that may be. And all of a sudden, you get that second leg up status, at the very least, to revisit the previous highs right here, guys. So don't miss out, man. Don't miss out. Don't miss out on that potential, guys. You know, this card could be 15s in a heartbeat. Right now, it's just consolidating. People are losing, you know, favor on it. No one's paying attention to it. The hype is over. People that really wanted and got him, and now everyone forgot. But all it takes is YCS Anaheim to come in here, spike this thing up back up to 15s. Who knows? Maybe even 20s. Pull rate is already terrible. And yes, it's not a card that people need play sets of, but still, the card was 17 bucks even before the reprint came out. You feel me? So keep it in mind. Don't, hey, $9. Like, if I would need it, like my one of, I need this card, $9, beautiful. Post tax around 10s, that's the max you want to pay. You don't want to come back and see this Fiendsmith card be a $15+ card again after YCS Anaheim. And then we have Requiem, Fiendsmith's Requiem. This card is consolidating now at around 5s and some change, so not a bad time to pick it up. You have the Walls of China here, the supply, 64 listings, around 5s is when you would want to be picking up this card. So don't sleep on it if you need it. You know, as part of your Fiendsmith package, around $5, not bad. I mean, especially if it's a play, I wouldn't be waiting at this stage and age. These prismatic secrets have terrible pull rates, and again, just like Lacrima, just like Track, Requiem is one good result at Anaheim away to going crazy and like doubling in price and going to double digits for this card. So the potential is there. It doesn't have to happen, but again, the potential is there. Just something to keep in mind. We have Nightmare Throne. Again, this card V-shape recovered off the 3s and some change lows. Now it's still officially above a $7 card right here. You have the Walls of China still around 50s. 31 listings, guys. The demand is coming in for this card. Just been going up since inception. Hopefully you guys got your copies. You know, I got my play set for trade. You know, so yeah, I'm a mover because I came in at 3s and some change. Now we up 2x. Hey, I'll be moving them 2x's, man. We've been moving them 2x's. We don't got time to play. You know, we up 2x, boom. That's it. Let's take this 2x, put that money in the next 2x. Literally, game is truly that easy. Nightmare Throne already up 2x from the lows. And this one does have potential to actually reach the double-digit mark. Don't sleep on it. As people continue to forget about it and volume stabilizes, it can then make its next leg up move towards the double-digit range. And yes, you do have a lot of Walls of China, guys, so it is something to keep in mind. You know, the supply is here right now, but little by little, people coming in, just buying up the card. You don't want to miss out. Like, I'd be buying it right now. $7, yeah, it's up 2x from the lows, but I don't want it to be up 30% from here when it gets to double digits. You feel me? So it is what it is. Keep that in mind. We have the Black Goat last. This card keeps laughing at the markets. Why? Because it's getting an ultra rare reprint and people don't care. They're like, yo, that's 3 weeks from now. I need this card now, and it's already high rarity anyways. 10 bones, give it to me. And the card has been stabilizing at around $10, 38 listings. The only thing that has kept this card from being like a 20-piece McNuggies is that we're getting an ultra rare reprint in the branded structure. That's the only thing. Literally the only thing not allowing this to be like 15s right now. But again, that's good. $10, I think it remains so until the ultra rare reprints hits the markets. And you know, this card is still scarce, hard to get, prismatic secret rare. So yeah, of course, we expect it to go back down into the single-digit range, most likely after the reprint, but it should still retain better value because of what we just said from the tins. Just hard to pull, hard to get. And people, honestly, like, if I would play the card, I don't want no, you know, ultra rare. No. I want this one. You know what I mean? So that's just me. Let me know what you guys think. The card is still at around $10. bones. We have Harpie's Feather Duster. This card has been just going up in price. Card went into the 2s, now is at 4s. And yeah, you have 7 right here that came out of nowhere, but the card is approaching $4, guys. So this quickly could become a $5 Starlight Rare. Don't sleep on it. Don't take it for granted. If you need your Harpie's Feather Duster, you know, you have a wall of China. The card is essentially $3. But after that, the next wall start moving to 4 and eventually 5s. Little by little, it's trickling up in price. You don't want to let this be 5s and above. 3s are perfect. Yeah, it was 250s, 2s and some change. That's fine. But 3s, you come in here, post-tax $10, you get your playset. No better time to pick up this card than now, in my humble opinion. Make sure you don't miss out. No reason to pay a premium on a card that's $3 that could be 5s in the midterm. Keep it in mind. And we have Raigeki, same deal. People actually using this in the side. Card is stabilizing, going sideways. Yeah, 70 listings right here. And all you have are a couple one-ups, and then you have a couple listings here. But these walls are bigger, guys. This card is about to be more than $5 very, very soon. The walls have been gobbled up. People have been rushing in. Look at that, just buying play sets left and right. Don't sleep on the card. It's Raigeki. It's its alternate art version. Yes, it has the prismatic secret rare, but this one has a Starlight. There's just cards that, like, they're free 2Xs. They're free 2Xs. Like, literally, free 2Xs. Free 2X moves. Like, I look at a card like this, and I'm analyzing it, and, like, to me, there's no way this card is not $10 down the line. Sure, it could take a while, or maybe not, but I see this card at 10 bones, like easy. Like the prismatic was like in the teens the other day, wasn't it? Like, and then of course it did crash down, but like it'll be easy for the Starlight Rare alternate art. This is a walk in the park. Don't take this for granted. The card is consolidating sideways at $5. There's a lot of people always, Jay, what should I be buying? What should I be doing? What should I be? $5. Raigeki, you buy it now. Either for yourself to save yourself a 2X spike in the future, save yourself from a premium, or as an investment where you come in at 5s, you get rid of them at double digits and you eat. Easy money, man. These 10s, they're free cash. That's why the today's market watch is called free cash. Free cash. This is what it is, man. Like, this is free money. Free 99, man. You can't make this stuff up. We have Mr. Jewish Worm, still around $5. Surprisingly, had a recent spike, but supply came in. Honestly, if you need this card, same deal. All these $5 Starlights of meta-relevant cards, like, there's no excuse to not own it. Even I own it. Of course, I did open a case and pulled it, but you guys get what I mean. I'm not using this card and I still own it, and I don't want to get rid of it at $5. Even if I'm not using it now, it's like $5, bro. Like, there's another one that if it 2Xs from here, no one's gonna be like, oh man, the 2X, like what happened? No, people are gonna be like, yeah, it's Jewish Worm. Previous version was already double digits forever, only went down because of the reprint. So keep it in mind. Card is $5. Don't take these $5 Starlights for granted. Don't let them 2X on you. Do as you must. We have Nightmare Apprentice. This card, same deal. Beautiful. Was a $3, $4 card, went up to 5s, and now retracing back down to the mean to provide that second opportunity for you guys. The markets usually provide second chances, that double bottom low. So again, 73 listings. This card has no business being under $5. This is another one that you look at it and you take your time. Just take a look at it with me. Look at the artwork, Nightmare Apprentice, the effect. Moment of silence to look at the card. Just five seconds. Yeah. This is a free 2X, guys. Free 2X. Free 2X, man. I look at it, just looking at the artwork, the name, and then we're getting illusion support. Free 2X, guys. Don't let this be $10. I already got a playset coming on the way. Pulled one, traded for one. I got 5. I'm gonna be looking for 4 of these at Anaheim. Hopefully I can pick them up because I need my R09. Anything below 5s, R09. I mean, with a card like this, you feel me? So yeah, that's the plan, man. Free money, free cash. Then we have Retaliating C. Again, this card just continues making new highs. $4. Just keeping you guys updated. 32 listings. We talked about this one very, very recently. That was a $4 card. It used to be $2.50s. Now it's $4. Don't let it be 5 to 6s before pulling the trigger. At the very least, have your personal copy because the card is actually seeing meta relevance. Excuse me, guys. Is actually seeing play. No excuse to not own a playset of this card. Starlight Rare, and it's Starlight Rare. Like, there's no excuse, guys. Just no excuse. Guys, make sure you come over here to our link tree, link in the description down below. Discord and X, make sure you follow so you can stay tuned for our giveaways and just stay informed about the Yugi verse. Guys, $15 off over here on Whatnot. Take advantage of that, man. A couple clicks, you get free $15, man. Where else can you get that? Hey, make sure you subscribe, ring that bell, like the video on the way in, as it would gladly be appreciated as we continue to grow. And none of this content is official financial advice, Chris, Mr. Jericho. It's for entertainment purposes only. All right. All right. And here we have Shining Sarcophagus, guys. We talked about this card not too long ago, telling you guys that it already rebound from the $2 lows. And yeah, you have the occasional 2-ofs right here, like a flash deal, but the card pretty quickly is $3, guys, and beyond. So 62 listings, guys. This card, I mean, there's just some cards you see and you're like, yeah, this is gonna be $5. As a Starlight Rare, potentially even double digits. The potential's there. I mean, this card is just, the OGs were money always in the teens, 13, 15, 17s, even hit the 20s and 30s at one point. And now you have a Starlight Rare that came out that little by little is going to start becoming more scarce. You already see the rebounds from the lows because the card was too cheap. And yeah, I mean, free cash. That's the whole thematic of today. Not that we haven't talked about these cards in the past, but week after week, once a week, we're going to talk about the tins. And every week I come back and revisit and talk about the tins, then that means the more scarce these cards are going to get eventually. And remember, guys, in last year's tins, we had Vanquish Soul cards, and look what happened. This year, we have so many great reprints, and we expect, doesn't have to replicate the Vanquish Soul moves, that those things were insane, but just appreciation, value appreciation, guys. If you come in early, if you come in here and you get exposure, guys, for cards like these, Shining Sarcophagus, but Jay, is not meta relevant. Who cares about the casuals, man? Casuals, they love their DM cards. They love, you know, their Sarcophagus cards. So don't sleep on it, guys. Shining Sarcophagus at around $2 to $3 is great. You don't want to pay, and you have this wall of China right here. Exactly. Like, you don't want to pay over $10 for a playset of this card. Like, that's the maximum that you should be willing to pay for a card like this, just because in the future it'll hit 5s, and then eventually with the potential to hit 7 to 10s down the line. Then we have Deception of the Sinful Spoils. This card, V-shape recovered off the 350 lows, and yes, pretty soon pushing 6s where you see the walls of China. So yeah, 39 listings. There's so much potential for so many of these cards that are under $10 to go to the double-digit territory. Just card after card after card, just so much potential in the tins. Don't listen to the noise and the, you know, oh man, pull rates. Yeah, don't buy seals, buy singles. You know, hey, crying won't solve anything. You come in here, you get exposure to many of these cards. A lot of these cards can go from 4 to 5 to 6s, from those prices up to 9, 10, 11s, double digits in a heartbeat, little by little, guys. So don't sleep on it. We already see the strong V-shaped recovery. It can consolidate here a tad bit between 5 to 6s and then have that next leg up of this V-shaped recovery. So just don't sleep on Deception. It's a card that used to just be money before then. Now it's cheap. Just don't sleep on it if you need it, if you want it. Yes, it's not like end all be all meta relevant right now, but if you're building White Forest Asamina or Asamina this or Asamina that, you get exposure up to the card now. Don't come back when it's double digits and it's already too late. We have LZ of the White Forest, guys. This card was always money, man. Always had a V-shaped recovery from 326s. It says 439s, but you still have a couple one-ofs here at the 340s, but those are just one-off deals because the card quickly goes towards 5s at the bottom of the page, and you don't see any crazy walls on page 1. So if you need this card, yeah, maybe you can take advantage of these one-offs, but you don't want to pay over $5. You want to get exposure here at under 5s if you really need the card. You know, the full deck already got reprinted essentially. So you want to come in here if you want, you know, White Forest, Asamina, if you want this deck. You don't want to be paying over $5 for this Prismatic Secret Rare. And again, this card could be $10 one day just because it doesn't get any additional reprint soon. The previous OG version was already money. This is a Prismatic Secret Rare that is hard to pull, terrible pull rates, so scarce. Don't sleep on it if you need it. There you go. Then you have Senjingen Wakes from Millennium. This card is essentially $5. It's crazy, man. When it first came out, it was pretty cheap. very, very early. If you can see here, the card was $2, and then V-Shape recovered, is in an uptrend ever since. The trend is your friend until the end, just making new highs and new lows, new higher highs and new higher lows. So yeah, I mean, volume has been dwindling, but the card is just getting more and more scarce, harder and harder to pull. You do have a couple walls here, and then the card surpasses the $5 mark. So again, most of these cards you want to buy at $5 and under. You don't want to be paying over that amount. So make sure you get your exposure before eventually these cards get more scarce and then it's too late. Then we have Red Rose Dragon, guys. If you're 40 minutes in, you deserve to know that this card that was shekels is actually $150, man. It 2x over 2x in price, 32 listings. You have a couple here, and then the walls are at 271s. Wild, guys. So if you have this tin, what was bulk not too long ago card, Red Rose Dragon is actually pushing almost $3, where you find the walls. Yeah, you have the occasional 1-ofs and 2-ofs at around 2s, but it quickly goes to 271s. Wow. And eventually $3. These candles have been strong. The V-shape recovering is extremely strong, going from shekels to billies. So very, very impressive, guys. Very impressive move. If you have this card, you have close to $3 now. Keep it in mind. Me, I'm gonna check. I think I pulled this or whatever. Maybe I have one or a couple around there. I'm gonna pull them out and I'm gonna get rid of them. Sure, could the card hit $5 and beyond? Of course. But again, we need to take them profits, move it into something else. That's what I'm gonna be doing if I own. I need to double check, but yeah, wow. Probably most people don't know about this, but the new Rose Dragon support just came out, so this card is going up as a Starlight Rare. Very, very interesting play with this one. Then you have number 90, Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord. Again, you're starting to see the consolidation here at $1 and some change. Little by little, you know, it's gonna start creeping up to $1 billion and some change, and then $2, and then guys, 63 listings. Don't sleep on this card. Everywhere you see this in a binder, in a trade binder, if you need this card, pick it up. Can't believe it's still around $150, man. I can't believe these are still under 2s, because right now they're readily available. But what is gonna happen when this gets hard to get alongside all the other copies? And this is already at Starlight Rare. You feel me? Like, no excuse to not own as many as these as you can. Card is too cheap. I'm gonna keep picking these up, you know, at Anaheim, and then a month later at I don't know when is their Orlando regionals, but a month later at Pittsburgh, and then a month after that in Philly, and then a month after that, you know, man, we traveling all over the place. But yeah, man, this is free cash for the penny stock. You have Light and Darkness Dragon Lord. This card, same deal. You know, little by little, just making moves, making plays. You see the walls are pushing the $140s, and when the card was shekels, going from shekels to billies, most of these cards are making the same moves, guys, so you don't want to sleep on it. 58 listings. If you need this card, pick it up now. Hopefully you can pick it up at shekels, because the card could be 2s, 3s, 5s. Literally going from shekels to 5s, that's an over 5x move, man. People have to stop taking that for granted. Free money down the line. Do as you must. Then we have Queen of the Blazing Domain. This card, again, the single prints, you guys already know. Every time I talk about the tins, I love highlighting this card. Wait, where's the other ones? Bot Herder, and right here, where is it? Is it this one? And Dragon Gate. So the 3 single print cards from the tins that never, this is their first print, their Prismatic Secrets. And for the Queen, you know, she was $4 or $5, went up to 12s, and now retracing back down to the mean at around 8 and some change. So at single digits, if you need the card, 74 listings, not a bad time to get exposure as we curve into consolidation before the next leg up. Card is beautiful, great artwork, great effect. You don't want to miss out on the card. Then you have Bot Herder actually crashing down hard from the $7 highs. You know, you've had a couple listings you had around 3s, but it's still around $4. Essentially quickly goes up to 5s. You do have a couple walls, yeah, Bot Herder. And then you have Dragon Gate. You know, card hit recently 3s, but you have a massive opportunity here at around 219s. Then quickly it'll become $3 again, guys, at the bottom of the page. So yeah, 43 listings. Just don't sleep on the card. Again, as a single print card, you never know what Konami has in store for this card. There you go. Then we have Verudras, the final bringer of the end times. This card was what, 250s, and now is approaching 4s. 52 listings. So yeah, a lot of these cards just continue V-shape recovering. They're getting harder and harder to get with the pull rate so bad. This card could be $5 in the short term, and one day it can be double digits. It can, because again, most of these cards that were ready money, yes, initially you have the supply now, people pulling these when they're cracking open tins, but eventually they all get hard to get at the same time again. They all get hard to get again at the same time. And when that happens, usually the new version starts trying to catch up to the OG previous prices. So don't sleep on this one, man. Anything under 5s as well, make sure you have your copy. There you go. You have Miracle Fusion, bro. This thing is $1, bro. $1 Miracle Fusion. Of course, most of the walls are at $1.62. Again, $5 a playset. This is just common sense. Literally just common sense. You guys need to get exposure to this card. This is a hero card. It's an iconic Yu-Gi-Oh card. Like, there's just no excuse to not pick up this card. Literally, no excuse. At $1 and some change. Max you want to pay is $5 a playset. Just beautiful. I own these for my Diva Hero Zombie deck, and it's just beautiful. Like, it's marvelous, especially at these current prices, man. Penny stocks, that's what we love. And you have Chaos Sorcerer. Anything under 3s is a steal, or at around 3s. You know, playsets for 10s, just beautiful. Great time to be alive in a Yu-Gi-Oh! 71 listings where Chaos Sorcerer Starlight Rare is $10 for a playset. Just beautiful times, man. Beautiful times. Of card heavily used in boomer formats, in multiple boomer formats, usually at multiples, guys. So don't sleep on Chaos Sorcerer. Anything big picture under 5s is great, but lately anything at around $10 a playset, around 3s, like that's where it's at, man. Pick up your Chaos Sorcerers, as many as you can. My boomer decks are I'm already straight, so at this point it's just picking up more to invest into, because the game is truly that easy. Then we have Bottomless Trap Hole. This card has been just getting destroyed. The card is at around $2, and then it quickly starts going towards 3s, man. So 74 listings. Don't take Bottomless for granted. Some people need multiples. The card is just broken. Don't sleep on it. Bottomless Trap Hole Starlight Rare. Anything under 3 should be a steal. Same deal. The max you would want to pay for a card like this is $10 for a place. The maximum. So the less you pay on that, the better. Don't take this for granted, as most people are going to forget in the short to mid-term. Pick up as many of these as you can, man. I'm picking these up. If I see them in a trade bot, I want it, man. Like, no discussion. No second thoughts. No think on it again. I just want it. Like, if I see 1, 2, 3 of these in a bind, yo, I want all 3. Literally, man, I just do. It's like, it's a boomer Starlight, man, that needed this type of reprint, and it finally got it. Finally got it. And Konami's not going to make alternate arts of, like, every card in existence. You feel me? So, yeah, some of the, like, more meta-relevant staples, things of that nature, most likely. But, you know, a boomer Bottomless Trap Hole, they could. You never know, but... you know, I wouldn't be betting on that. I'd be picking up this version. Then we have Spirit with Eyes of Blue. Again, this card is pretty cheap at 2s and some change. Not bad. It's consolidating here. Blue Eyes has not been doing much lately, but this card is not just for Blue Eyes. Keep it in mind. It's a 1 level 4 lower dragon or spellcaster monster. People just attach this card just to Blue Eyes. And of course, that's where it's more readily available used. You know, but this card has massive walls in China at around 250s, 240s, 250s. Not bad at all. 71 listings, so that's good. You want to see the supply, you want to get exposure, you can get around 4 of these for $10. Not bad at all. The card is beautiful, and I think this could age well. It could easily 2x from here towards $5 down the line. And lastly, we have Gamma Seal, the Sea Turtle Kaiju. This card is the best Kaiju. Don't sleep on it. The card was under 2s. Now you have a lot of 1-ofs all the way to 3s, guys. So again, for most of these Starlights around 2 to 3s, you don't want to pay over 10s. Don't want to pay over 10s for a playset. Make sure you have your Kaijus, your Gamma Seals. Don't take this for granted. This could be a $5 card in a heartbeat, and you never know, if Kaijus make a comeback, it could be a $7 to $10 card taken over the meta. So guys, we're gonna actually do our giveaway right here. So let's go ahead and make sure that we enter. Let's refresh here. We're gonna enter. This is how we always do it if you're new here. Again, someone is going to be winning all of these Starlight Rares right now. Congratulations to everyone that participated. I really appreciate the support and the jump in followers. Thanks to you guys, man. We're like at 600 or something. It's crazy, like 250. Like, people just came in insane. The goal has always been 1,000 followers, and it's really all thanks to Andrew, man. That's why Andrew has an amazing heart, man. Member of the channel, he was like, Jay, these are extras. I'm gonna send them to the channel, give them away to the community, and here we are. So shout out to Andrew, man. That's my guy, a straight MVP. and let's get to it. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and just paste the URL right here. Let's make sure we start loading up the participants. And again, shout out to everyone that decided to participate. You guys are all straight MVPs. Welcome into the new followers over there on X. I've been way more active on over there. I'm just, you know, active with things going on in the markets and overall just in the Yugiverse, you know, per se. So I appreciate each and every person that has followed on over there. So again, it's just gonna be one winner, no bonus extra chances, nothing, you know, just a straight countdown. And again, hundreds of people participating here. And the way that we do our giveaways, guys, again, we're gonna reach out to the one lucky winner, and if they don't accept the gift, then or the giveaway, then if they just don't reach back, we're gonna re-roll it. We'll provide like more you know, information if that situation would occur. We would re-roll it at a later date from the same post. Everything would remain the same. But yeah, giveaways are always fun. We're gonna be running another giveaway after this one, so stay tuned. Not sure if it'll be this week, but if not next week, we'll announce that, so stay tuned for that. You want to be subscribed, guys, so you can stay tuned for our giveaways, guys. Subscribe on YouTube and make sure you follow on X. All right, so yeah, let's get it, man. Let's make sure to see who's gonna win all of these Starlight Rares, man. That's crazy. All of these Starlight Rares. 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Okay, Ray the Light. All right, or Ride the Light. I'll definitely make sure to reach out. So congratulations to the winner. I'll make sure to reach out via X. And yeah, I'm super stoked. Always love giveaways. And stay tuned. We're gonna have back-to-back giveaways. I have 2 more planned. So stay tuned. They're gonna be on X. Hey, the goal is 1,000, and these giveaways help. But also the people to participate, like Ride the Light, he participated. He's gonna be the lucky winner that receives all of these Starlights in one package. Crazy, man. So congrats. I'm gonna reach out, send that out. If not, then I'll let you guys know if he didn't respond or not. But who wouldn't, man? All these Starlights, he better get his act together. He probably will, man. But we'll see. But again, congratulations, guys. I appreciate all the participants. Always exciting to do giveaways. We're gonna always do giveaways on the channel. And if you're interested in sending anything for the community, just reach out via Discord and let me know. I can provide the address information, because we always love to give back here, and I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. So on that note, guys, make sure you ring that bell, like the video on the way out, make sure you subscribe. It really does help out the channel, and make sure that you share this in one place, in a group chat or with some friends. It really does go a long way. So guys, thank you so much for your time, for your support, and for your attention. Stay fresh.